An intense debate broke out between the eagle and the vulture as they flew high in the sky. Both claimed to have the sharpest vision, each insisting that their eyesight was superior to the others, ready to prove their point no matter what. The vulture, with a confident gaze, declared that he could see a grain of wheat from such a great height. The eagle was skeptical and insisted they would have to check the ground to see if the vulture's claim was true. Reluctantly, the eagle agreed to fly down with the vulture to verify the claim. Both birds were determined to prove their own vision abilities, and so they descended from the sky to the ground below. As the two birds landed, they quickly spotted the grain of wheat lying on the ground. The vulture had been right, and the eagle had no choice but to admit that the vulture's sharp eyes had spotted it from above. The eagle, still confused, turned to the vulture and asked, "How is it that you can see such a small grain of wheat from high above, but you fail to notice a large hunter's net on the ground below?" The vulture was silent, clearly pondering the question. The vulture, with a solemn expression, sighed deeply and responded, "When the judgment of fate arrives, not even the sharpest eyes can see the outcome. Destiny's will is far stronger than any vision." Both birds flew back up to the heights of the sky, their thoughts clouded by the vulture's words. The eagle now understood that, despite his sharp eyesight, fate could change everything in an instant. As the eagle gazed out at the vast horizon, he realized the profound truth in the vulture's words. No matter how hard one tries to control their path, destiny's plan will always prevail. The vulture sat on a nearby branch, his eyes distant as he reflected on the delicate balance of life and fate. His words were not just about vision, but about the uncertainty of the future. Together, the eagle and vulture sat atop a high rock, their conversation now turning inward. They realized that, despite their vision and abilities, they were at the mercy of a higher force that controlled their fates. Meanwhile, on the ground, a hunter carefully laid his trap, unaware that no matter how sharp one's vision might be, fate often hides its most dangerous secrets in plain sight. As they sat in silence, the two birds watched the world below. They could not help but think that, despite their strength and vision, the unfolding of life's events was beyond their control. The vulture spoke softly, "There are moments in life when no matter how hard you try, you cannot change what's been written for you. The grain of wheat was meant to be seen, but the hunter's net? That we could not control." The eagle nodded slowly, the wisdom of the vulture's words sinking in. He now understood that destiny's design was not something one could change, no matter how clear the vision. Both birds now sat in deep reflection. They realized that no matter their strength or vision, every action in life was subject to a higher power, and sometimes their efforts were as helpless as a grain of wheat in the wind. The hunter's net lying on the ground symbolized the hidden forces of destiny. Sometimes, even the strongest and sharpest creatures were unaware of the dangers ahead. Looking up to the sky, the eagle now knew that no amount of sharp sight or preparation could alter the course of fate. Some things were simply beyond their control. The vulture reassured the eagle, "It's important to accept that there are things beyond your control. Wisdom comes not just from what you see, but from what you accept." Side by side, the eagle and vulture found peace in the reality of fate. They understood that, in the grand design of life, there were things that even they couldn't predict or change. The hunter walked toward his net, unaware that his actions were part of a greater plan. Just like the eagle and the vulture's debate had been, fate had already decided what would happen next. The eagle, with a new understanding, flew ahead with humility. He had learned that no matter his skill, he could never escape fate's grasp. The vulture watched the eagle, silently reflecting on the lessons they had both learned: humility in the face of destiny and acceptance of life's unpredictable twists. Flying side by side once more, the eagle and vulture now understood the importance of accepting fate's unpredictability and how their wisdom was now shaped by it. As the sky opened up before them, they felt a peaceful calm that only comes from truly accepting that fate's course is not for them to control. The eagle and vulture together looked at the horizon, recognizing how small they were in the face of the vastness of fate's design and the greater forces at work. The hunter walked past his net, unaware that the prey he sought was already part of a larger, unchangeable plan. His actions, like the eagle and vulture's debate, were subject to fate's will. Soaring higher, the eagle and vulture accepted the truth. The course of their lives was already written, and no amount of vision or effort could change it. Together, the eagle and vulture flew peacefully, knowing that the true wisdom came in letting go of control and accepting the natural flow of destiny.